Hey everyone, Melissa here and welcome back to my channel. So today I am making a layout with the My Creative Scrapbook December kit. It is featuring crepe paper, mittens and mistletoe and it is absolutely beautiful. I'm not going to show it to you because this is actually the last layout that I'm making with it for the design team requirements, and I've used a lot of product, but what I'm doing is scrapping this really cute photo of my girls, my youngest girls, from last year, and Brielle had gotten a bag of reindeer food from school. It's just really cute. It was oats and a few other bits and pieces, glitter and things, and she just went outside to put it onto the lawn, and Ava was with her, and it was just a really lovely, sweet moment that we captured. Here in New Zealand, we have a summer Christmas, so that's why it looks like summer. Really green, flowers, not flowers, the grasses and everything are growing really well. And so yeah, I am going to use this Vicky Bouton stencil. I think there's you get 3 stencils, but in the kit you get 1. So I've got these really cute pinwheels or peppermint patties. And so what I think I'm going to do is attempt mixing some Nouveau Glimmer Paste with Lindy's Gang Magicals and Rudolph's Red Nose, and we'll see what that comes out as. And then I'm going to put it through the stencil. But what I'm going to do is make these, like put this on another piece of cardstock and then cut them out as embellishments. And then I love this beautiful piece of paper. It's hard to decide which side to use, but I've already cut apart some of these and used them on another layout. So I love plaid, and this one's uneven. I think I'm going to tear it and use it just as part of my background. I have also fussy cut out a whole lot of presents. I think they're going to look really cute. I'll probably just dress the edges. I may even cut some more, but otherwise I have this Joy chipboard that I think I want to use, and that's all I've planned, and the rest of it will just happen as I make my layout. So sit back and enjoy. So the first thing I did was get the stencil out and get the shimmer paste and the Lindy's Magicals powder. I've put a decent amount of the shimmer paste down, and then I put a little bit of this red. Wasn't sure if this was going to work at all, but both products are shimmery, so I thought it would be quite nice. And it's looking dark at the moment, but when it dries, I think it does lighten a little bit. So just doing several of these. I'm using a scoring tool because I can't find any palette knife or anything to do this with. This works really well. I actually use it often. And I'm just doing several that are next to each other and just pushing that paste through. And then I think I scrape it off just to get try and get them smooth. And then it looks like a hot mess, but when I lift it up, looks really good. So they're really, really cute. And my only regret is doing them kind of in the center of the page. Wasn't really thinking there. But here I'm just tearing that edge because I love that look. I love the randomness of it and adhering this down. And yeah, it was hard. I love both sides of this paper, but I've managed to fussy cut some of those florals, and then I just had to use this plaid. So I fussy cut a lot of those presents off camera, and then this is the cut apart sheet, and I just loved that little phrase there. I thought it was lovely, and I just, as you know, I love distressing my edges, so doing that. And then I've got my photo down, and then trying to work out what to back it with. So I'm using a piece of this pink and white chevron pattern, which is really lovely as well. And lately I've not been backing my photos, or maybe just using one paper for a mat, but I was thinking, no, it needs something else, and I didn't really want pink. I think the green works really well. Or did I? No, I didn't. I thought about using this. Sorry, it's been a while since I made this, and I'm just editing it when I can find time. So I thought I was going to add green. I could have. I think it would have looked good. But anyway, ignore what I was going to say then. So just trying to work out where to put things. This is like my go-to design, so to use like 2/3 pattern paper and then put my photo down and build from there. Often I wouldn't do what I'm doing by adding like a balanced cluster down the bottom, but I love that I did this, and it definitely makes this different. So I think if you have a go-to design, you can mix it up by adding to it. Or, I mean, it's never really going to look the same, and it's not like all my go-to designs end up next to each other in the album, and even if they did, I think they would look slightly different. So I'm committing to this now, and then I didn't really think too much about it, but this ends up looking like a stack of presents, and it looks really cute, and so I'm glad I did it. I distressed all the edges of the presents, and then I'm using those dimensional adhesives just to lift some of the presents, and some are flat. So just around this cut apart sheet, that's like the key focal area in this on this area of the page, and then I'm just building around it. So yeah, love them. Love that there's different sizes, different shapes. Well, they're all rectangular or square, but you know what I mean. Different types of presents. So I probably thought I cut this out, but clearly I didn't. But anyway, it gives me more of an opportunity to talk to you as I do this. So the photo is really, really cute. I just I'm lapping up, capturing the joy and delight in my younger two kids, because they're going to get older and they're not going to have that same sort of magical delight and joy around Christmas. I hope that they will, obviously. For us as Christians, like, Jesus is the reason for the season, and they know that and they love that. But I also love capturing other moments like this where it's just the excitement is just next level really for them. And as you know, when kids get older, it changes because they get older. So I'm rambling now because I didn't cut that part of my video out. But if you've got younger kids and older kids, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. So these are the stickers, and there's lots of lovely icons and phrases, and I added that very merry, I think, yeah, next to that ephemera piece. And then there's lots of these leaves on that sticker sheet. There's gold leaves and green leaves, and I just love using them to add to clusters. Now, I really had to use this Joy chipboard because it's beautiful. So rather than, like, I don't know, not know where to put it, I've just committed to putting it there. And then this little piece of chipboard is a little tent, which I think I do use, or a little house, actually, little house. Adding a Christmas tree, and yeah, so I decided to put that underneath the J for joy, of the joy, and then I'm just popping up parts of the stickers. So if you adhere them just carefully and don't press them down, you can come in and add dimensional adhesive, otherwise they're very flat embellishment. So here are the little pinwheels. They are almost 100% dry, but I couldn't wait any longer. Like I said, I really regret, I don't know what I was thinking, putting them in the centre of the page like that. I find here in New Zealand it's quite hard to get white cardstock easily. So I've cut out 3 of them, and I'm just using them as embellishments. I think they're really cute. I love that I made them myself, and I'll definitely use that stencil again. I think it would be great just to add this quite subtly under layers. I definitely wouldn't go bright red again, but I love how they look as embellishments. So it's really with stencils, if they have elements that you can fussy cut like this, it works really well. So you can either use them as a subtle background or make them a feature or make them an extra embellishment. So there's another one of those gold leaves like I was talking about before. And this is my favourite part of the layout, where I just love to add lots of bits and pieces. And, you know, I could have stopped at this point and left it. Would have been probably quite plain for me, but I am wanting to add more and more. And I love how this layout turns out. And I did forget to say that I did the packaging technique, but I used my acrylic stamp block and just added some of that pink gold shimmer powder mixed with water just under my photo. Probably would have added some near the presents. I did think about adding some blue, but then I didn't want that stack of presents to take away from the photo, because the photo is always the main feature on my page. And now I'm just going through and seeing what will work. So I've added that bird, adding another tree. There are some lovely craft elements in the ephemera pack. I hadn't used many of them, so it was good to get them down. Thought about that mushroom cluster, but it was too much. So just looking and seeing what I've got. Flower with some leaves, and some stars, just trying to add as much as I can really to keep this interesting. And I love, I was going to say, I love that little sticker house, because this was taken at home in our new house. I think we'd been in this house a month at this point, and so it's just lovely to make new memories. So that's my final layout. Hope you enjoyed this video, and if you look below, you have all the links to my creative scrapbook. So thank you so much for watching. Take care.